information here about that. Who's at this special performance? Her name is Beth Davis. She's a guest speaker at the Unitarian Universalist Church. Beth is a global leader. She's a healer and an artist, and she is going to be speaking about her soul of your business and how to move forward in that. She's also was a client of mine that I found cancer, and she's now saying that she's looking like the cancer in her body is completely dead, so she'll be speaking about her healing. Also, the musical performers will be Mark Hart. He's a respected rock band artist from Crowded House and Supertramp. And then Steve Dempsey will be there, and he's also a wonderful musical performer. He also works on Days of Our Lives. He's also in a band called Core. And then a very, very, very amazing musician is with us today. He's a respected drummer, 20-year drummer, established recording artist, touring drummer for over 20 years. He's just worked with many acclaimed artists, including Matchbox 20. He recorded and toured the world with their album Exile on Mainstream. His name is Ryan McMillan, and he's sitting right next to me. And he'll be at the June 22nd event helping us stand up for cancer. Ryan is the founding member of Boston-based trio, the Push Stars. Ryan has recorded and toured many albums with the band since 1995. Hi, Ryan.
Hello. Hi, Kimberly.
Yeah.
Good to be here.
Thanks.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Ryan has the pleasure of recording and touring with Tonic, Philip, how do you say that?
Philip Sace.
Yeah, Philip Sace,
Yeah.
Pearl, A Day, and others. His drumming was also featured on the song Wrench and Numbers in several episodes of the FX television series Fargo. Ryan is currently touring with Pearl in support of their new album, Canyon and Country
Revelry.
The band is scheduled to play the Woodstock 50 Festival in this August.
If it's happening.
Yeah, Ryan.
We'll see.
When Ryan isn't drumming, he is spending time with his family, and we're going to talk about what he does, all of what he does, in a minute. We'll be right back with the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show. Thank you for listening to me. A star seed, born in a third-dimensional body. I am a star seed, an angelic light being. I am here on this earth plane. I was sent here to complete a mission. My purpose is to help humanity in some way. I am a star seed to assist the earth and humanity with the ascension process. Hi, this is Kimberly Meredith. Welcome to the Angel Awakening CD. I have channeled this album as a gift to you from the angels to help you connect to your gifts and to awaken you to the frequency of the highest dimensions of the Holy Spirit. I have channeled these sacred healings, chants, mantras, meditations, prayers, and messages for you so that you too may be touched by the healing power of God. If you listen and participate with a full, joyous heart, you too can experience profound healing and improvement of physical and emotional conditions through the Holy Spirit. To purchase this CD, you can go to thehealingtrilogy.com. May God bless you.
In today's three-dimensional world, it's easy to get physically and emotionally sick. Raising your consciousness is crucial to healing. Kimberly Meredith has channeled a healing meditation CD that helps you to heal by helping you to elevate your consciousness. People have been healed just by listening to this CD, which lifts you away from third-dimensional pain, worry, and fear, and into the fifth-dimensional higher cosmic consciousness, where you can access healing for body and mind as you surrender to the higher self of love and light. For more information, please visit www.thehealingtrilogy.com and click on Store. That's www.thehealingtrilogy.com, or just Google the Healing Trilogy Meditation Healing CD and Google will connect you.
Hi, this is Kimberly Meredith. As a spiritual healer, I'm often asked, Kimberly, can I be healed? The answer is, with God, anything is possible, and yes, you can be healed through the power of God. Your friends and family can be healed. Even animals can be healed. Please visit thehealingtrilogy.com to learn more about my process and my services. My office is located in Sherman Oaks. I offer intuitive medical scans and psychic surgery for you and your loved ones. At the Healing Trilogy, we treat adults, children, and animals. We offer medical scans, mediumship counseling, cold laser acupuncture, cold laser therapy, holistic health, nutritional plans, and many other services. We also have meditation CDs, and I Skype around the world on Fridays. Sign up for my newsletter, and you'll receive a free CD. You'll also be informed about my upcoming healing events. Log on to thehealingtrilogy.com. Bless you. Hi, thank you for coming back to the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show. We're here with Ryan McMillan.
Hello, how are you?
Thank you.
Thanks
Ryan.
for having me.
Yes, so I'd love to hear a little bit about your experiences.
Sure, in music.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I've been a musician. I mean, I started playing drums when I was 3 years old, and at about 19, I met my friend Chris Trapper, and we started a band called the Push Stars in Boston, and we started touring. We started just kind of playing shows in the city, just kind of building a fan base slowly. And then we got signed to Imago Records, made our first record, started touring, and then made another record with Capitol, came out here in LA. We had a bunch of placements in TV and film and stuff like that. But the band, excuse me, is still... We still perform, but not as much as we used to. But in about 2004, I moved out to Los Angeles, and we had kind of stopped touring as much as we had been in the past. And I kind of needed to start over again and start, you know, playing with different people and doing different things. So I got out here. I had probably $200 in my name.
Wow.
And I knew one person. And I started, I got an audition for this woman, Anna Warwicker.
Oh.
And I started playing with her. And, you know, that led me to different artists over time. And the Push Stars kind of reunited in 2004. We made a record. And Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20 heard it and was a big fan. He liked it. And so he invited us to go out on tour with them. So we toured with them for about 3 weeks, and about 6 years later, the band, the Matchbox, had kind of taken a break from touring themselves, and they were going to be putting out a greatest hits record, and they wanted to record some new material to have with the greatest hits. So the drummer, Paul, had switched to playing guitar, and he called me and asked me to come record with him.
Oh, okay.
So I did that, and then they invited me to go out and tour with them. So I got to, you know, tour the world with them for, I don't know, about 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Which was amazing, you know. And kind of all my dreams from being a little kid had come true. You know, I got to go to Australia, got to play Madison Square Garden, I got to play the Staples Center, I got to play all these places that I had dreamed of playing as a kid. And, you know, we're headlining, selling out shows around the world. So that was kind of a pinnacle for me And then when we stopped touring, or when I stopped playing with them, it was again like coming down, starting over again, figuring out what am I going to do next.
Right.
You know?
You kind of just, yeah.
Yeah. And then, you know, by that time I was married, and my wife and I had twins in 2011. And it was going to be hard for me to continue kind of that lifestyle.
Right.
And touring all the time, you know. And I was still, you know, I was playing with other bands, like, you know, Philip Sayce. Made a record with him and toured with him, Tonic. And I was kind of going out on, you know, little jaunts over weekends or a week, or, you know,
Right.
but I wasn't gone for months at a time anymore. So that was a bit of an adjustment,
It's
you
a
know.
shock.
Yeah, it was a shock.
Yeah.
And, you know, along with that came some depression.
Yeah, you're like flying around the world in
Yeah.
jet planes, and then all of a sudden you're like, this is another reality.
Right. And so I was speaking with a friend of mine, kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to do next.
Right.
And not that I wanted to stop playing music. I didn't, but
Yeah.
it was just going to be a different way.
Well, the kind of drummer you are is like unbelievable. I mean,
Thank you.
yeah, I mean,
Thanks.
yeah. So it's like to think that you're not going to do drumming if it'd be,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I know that I'll always be a drummer and drumming,
yeah,
but not to the, you know, not this, maybe at the same level that I had been doing it at. And also, I was just, you know, getting older, and I want to be with my family, and I want
Right.
to see my kids grow up. And I know a lot of people who continue doing that life, and, you know, it's pretty taxing on your body and your mind and your spirit and everything.
right,
So I met with a friend of mine, and she, you know, I think at the time I was kind of in a dark place, and she recommended me going to see this person, John Allen,
right,
who worked on me, and he did a cranial-sacral massage for me.
right,
And when I got off the table, I was kind of floating, you know, and I didn't really know what had happened, but I felt a lot better. And so I don't know, maybe about a month went by, and I just kept thinking about it. And I was wondering if, you know, I knew he was a teacher. So I called him and asked him if he could teach me how to do that. And the whole idea of cranial-sacral therapy is that it's a pulse and it's a rhythm in your body that you have to feel for, and it's very kind of slight, almost like an ocean wave. And I don't know if it's because of being a drummer, or, you know, just having rhythm naturally in my body that I was able to pick it up, but it sort of came naturally to me,
right.
you know, once I started doing it. And so he trained me, and I've been doing that, and also drumming. But yeah, it's just sort of been a different duality in my life, you know?
Yeah, I had a session with you too, and you're really great at it. I mean, it's amazing. I felt balanced and whole, and when I woke up in the morning, my head felt a lot better, especially because I have a past head injury.
Yeah. It's very good for head injuries.
I'd like you to tell people how you met me,
Yeah.
and then a little bit about cranial sacral work.
Okay, sure.
We have a few minutes
Okay.
before we take a break. And
Okay.
you start a little bit about it, how you met me.
Well, I met Kimberly. I was coming back from San Francisco with my family, and this Uber driver picked us up at the airport and was taking us home. And the guy just was radiating happiness. And I asked him, I said, how's your day? He said, it's amazing. I said, great. Why is it amazing? And he said, well, can I tell you something? I said, yeah, sure. He goes, I had stage 4 bone cancer, and this woman, Kimberly Meredith, saved my life. And I said, well, that would give you good reason to be happy, I guess, huh? And I remembered your name. I remembered Kimberly Meredith. A couple of months later, a friend of mine had made an appointment to come see you.
So
and
weird.
was telling my wife, and I came home, my wife said, "You'll never guess where our friend is going." She said she has an appointment with Kimberly Meredith. I'm like, really? I said, well, I think that's a sign. Maybe we have to go. I think we have to make an appointment with her. So we did, and it was like, I don't know, it was like a 3-month wait before we could come see you. And I didn't know what to expect, but I've always been into, healers and, just that kind of world. So when I laid on the table, I had no idea what you were going to find or do or see, or, I didn't know that much about you. I just knew that you had healed this person from cancer. But what happened next for me was just so intense, and I wasn't expecting it. But you'd scanned my body, and you'd found all these. I'd had a bunch of surgeries when I was younger.
You were, yeah.
And you immediately knew where they were. Some trauma that was trapped in a couple places, and I just remember one of them was my chest, and I had a chest surgery, and I think that was the first thing that you started working on. And I have no idea why, but I just started bawling. You know what I mean? You started praying. I was chanting with you. I was out of my body. I had no idea what was going on, and I just lost it. It was powerful.
Yeah, I knew you had your chest surgery.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. You're listening to the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show, and Ryan McMillan is with us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Kimberly Meredith. As a spiritual healer, I'm often asked, Kimberly, can I be healed? The answer is, with God, anything is possible, and yes, you can be healed through the power of God. Your friends and family can be healed. Even animals can be healed. Please visit thehealingtrilogy.com to learn more about my process and my services. My office is located in Sherman Oaks. I offer intuitive medical scans and psychic surgery for you and your loved ones. At the Healing Trilogy, we treat adults, children, and animals. We offer medical scans, mediumship counseling, cold laser acupuncture, cold laser therapy, holistic health, nutritional plans, and many other services. We also have meditation CDs, and I Skype around the world on Fridays. Sign up for my newsletter, and you'll receive a free CD. You'll also be informed about my upcoming healing events. Log on to thehealingtrilogy.com. Bless you.
In today's three-dimensional world, it's easy to get physically and emotionally sick. Raising your consciousness is crucial to healing. Kimberly Meredith has channeled a healing meditation CD that helps you to heal by helping you to elevate your consciousness. People have been healed just by listening to this CD, which lifts you away from third-dimensional pain, worry, and fear, and into the fifth-dimensional higher cosmic consciousness, where you can access healing for body and mind as you surrender to the higher self of love and light. For more information, please visit www.thehealingtrilogy.com and click on Store. That's www.thehealingtrilogy.com, or just Google the Healing Trilogy Meditation Healing CD, and Google will connect you.
I am born a star seed, born in a third-dimensional body. I am a star seed, an angelic light being. I am here on this earth plane. I was sent here to complete a mission. My purpose is to help humanity in some way. I am a star seed to assist the earth and humanity with the ascension process. Hi, this is Kimberly Meredith. Welcome to the Angel Awakening CD. I have channeled this album as a gift to you from the angels to help you connect to your gifts and to awaken you to the frequency of the highest dimensions of the Holy Spirit. I have channeled these sacred healings, chants, mantras, meditations, prayers, and messages for you so that you too may be touched by the healing power of God. If you listen and participate with a full, joyous heart, you too can experience profound healing and improvement of physical and emotional conditions through the Holy Spirit. To purchase this CD, you can go to thehealingtrilogy.com. May God bless you. Hi, welcome back to the fifth dimension. I hope everybody's having a good time listening to Ryan. Here he is.
So anyway, I think where we left off, I was bawling on the table.
Yes, you were having a session.
Yeah, and I was kind of just blown away. I was not expecting for that to happen, and I didn't really know. It was just a major release. And when I left that day, it made a shift. It was a shift in me. And then I think you recommended that I see Margaret McCormick.
Yeah, she's I think almost 90 years old. She's a really cool lady. Met me when I first started having my healing abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did some work with her, and yeah, those two things really just made a major shift for me. And I've suffered from depression my whole life, and I haven't. I've been pretty clear since then.
I've helped you with depression.
So I've been happy about that. And so it kind of inspired me to want to do the cranial-sacral stuff more, because I could see the benefits of that as well, and how it helps people, and it can help anybody. It's very different than what you do, but if you suffer from a head trauma or insomnia or chronic pain, back pain, neck pain, any kind of pain really, it just relaxes your central nervous system, and it calms your body down. And a lot of times when you're working on someone, they'll fall asleep on the table, and that's like kind of when the healing starts to begin, because your body just relaxes in a way that it's not used to. And the whole idea behind that therapy is to calm your central nervous system. And once that happens, your body can start to heal itself from many things: trauma, injuries, migraines, all that stuff.
Absolutely, because your body's in fight or flight, and then you're relaxing, and your glands can release. And when I had it with you, it was the next morning when I woke up, my body just, like, when you go to a chiropractor and they adjust you, but this was a natural adjustment. When I woke up, it just I heard it just align. My neck aligned, and my shoulders aligned, and it was amazing. And when you were doing it too, you did my jaw. You did some pressure points in my jaw.
Yeah.
And that felt such relief, because my head was injured so bad. I had stitches, my skull cracked, and the hematoma was so bad, and I still have swelling.
Yeah.
It went way down, and I have edema because of my kidney. I have edema in my legs and my ankles. It had gone down, but it took about 2 days later.
Oh, wow.
It had gone down.
Well, that's great.
So it was really amazing. And I'm really happy you're going to be joining my office.
Yeah, me too. I'm very excited about it.
And I'm grateful. It's actually going to be in this same building we're at right now. We're moving into the building where the KCA is.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful. Actually, Gary Garber was the producer here, was responsible for that.
Thank you, Gary.
Angels do exist. Earth angels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, but back to the cranial sacral. A lot of people know about it, but let's talk about the myths about that, because a lot of people know about it, but they don't really kind of
know what it is.
Yeah. And some people, there's kind of like it's almost kind of like some kind of, they think that they kind of know, but they don't know. And it's like, there's massage. Everyone knows about massage.
Right.
And, massage moves energy, which is good. And it can move tissue around. And there's cold laser, which I work with cold laser. And people sometimes don't understand what cold laser is. And so cold laser, just to clear that up, and people listening right now, cold laser is really cool because it generates new tissue to come. And when you put ice on it, it's like making new fetuses. So a lot of athletes love cold laser. I get a lot of athletes in because they don't get surgery when you have a 3-inch tear or they've hurt their knees, rotator cuffs. They go, cold laser me, because they want to fix it really fast and push new tissue in there. And so I get a lot of cold laser clients. And then they don't want to massage it because massaging is just massaging your old tissue around. It doesn't really make new tissue. So I'm into helping make new tissue. And the more you ice it, it makes more tissue. It's like making more babies. And then when I like massage, but sometimes massaging doesn't get rid of those lumps, those like if you have a spasm, you can laser it out right away. Mm-hmm. So some massage therapists don't like cold laser therapists because we can get those what are they called? When you have like a nerve, like a swollen.
Like a knot?
Knot, yeah. I can just laser it out.
Yeah.
And then I also make more tissue. And then CranialSacral work, when I had it done, mm-hmm. it's almost like pressure point going in.
Yeah.
And your hands actually are vibrating such a strong energy to it. It goes in even, like, it's amazing, and you're boosting the immune system.
Yeah.
So that's what's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's very different than massage, even though, I mean, it's called craniosacral massage, but it really should just be called, I don't know, therapy, because it's not a typical massage where you're putting a lot of pressure and working a muscle. You're just feeling for this pulse that naturally happens in your body. It's your cerebral spinal fluid that goes from your head to down your spine. That fluid is always moving, but it can get stagnant. And when you work on those specific areas and holds from your sacrum up to your head, it gets that fluid moving.
Right.
And flowing.
And you kind of rock the energy. When you're doing it, he's actually rocking and pulse your pulse. You're finding the pulse, and then you go to the point, the sacral, the point where it's at, and then you rock the area.
I'm just feeling for that pulse. And some people have a really strong pulse. Some people you barely feel it. But you just have to kind of sit and wait until you start to feel it. And as you do, you just move with it. And the more you move with it, the more it starts to open up.
Right.
And that's how your nervous, it's directly connected to your central nervous system. So that's why people start to relax, and a lot of people fall asleep.
They do fall asleep.
My kids request it every night.
Wow.
My daughter every night. It's like, Dad, can you do craniosacral?
That must be really good for kids.
It is. I think it is. It's actually for babies and stuff that are born through like a C-section. It's really good for them because they actually don't get pushed out, and that compresses the head and releases that fluid down into their spine.
Oh, wow.
Because they're just taken out, through the belly.
Okay.
So it's actually so a lot of babies who have get colicky and stuff like that.
Okay,
great. It can help them as well.
Okay, great. So the healingtrilogy.com is where we'll be taking appointments, and Ryan will be doing appointments in my office, our office.
Yeah.
And if you want Skype sessions with me or in-session appointments in July, we are available. I am available. Ryan's available. And we'll be doing those appointments. And if you want to call in for any questions about that, you can tonight. We are here and available if you want any, have any questions about that. And just so you know, with the cold laser treatments that I also offer facials. We do cold laser facials, and that's your whole entire face regenerates collagen. So I don't know if you knew that we do that on my website.
The cold laser, when you did that on my knee, helped incredibly. I mean, my knees were arthritic, and that really helped it.
Yeah. And a lot of people
I don't have any pain in my knees at all anymore.
That's
it's completely gone.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't take a lot of sessions for me. I know some people that go to cold laser therapists, it takes they have to do up to 24 sessions of cold laser. Yeah, they do three times, like, 8 weeks or something. And with me, because of my eye blinking, I know exactly the patella, or if it's underneath the back, if it's in it, and then I do the icing.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you did 2 sessions on my
was
knees.
it 2?
Yeah, and they're. I mean, I've had no pain.
Oh, that's great.
Running, working,
Wonderful.
doing anything.
And then sometimes I offer some other types of gels to pick up, and so I'm really good for the athletes out there to know about me. And I have 3 different types of laser equipments that I have to choose from too, that I do. So we're going to be a good team.
Yeah, go team.
Yeah, that'll be really good. So no phone calls yet? No. Okay.
It'll probably be actually like a nice, because just from my own experience of working with you, like it's kind of exhausting at the end. You know what I mean? Like at least I feel. I mean, even though I felt so good, it's like a lot happened.
Oh, when I was scanning you and healing you.
Yeah, when you worked on me. So to be able to go out and have a cranial treatment afterwards is very relaxing.
Oh, you mean do the session with me and then after have it with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be a really nice, absolutely thing to do. Yeah. That would be great. Yeah, and Ryan was thinking of offering like a 15-minute or something for the first month.
Yeah.
In July, a sample treatment.
Yeah, so people can try it out. Yeah, because a lot of people are unfamiliar with it. I mean, I had no idea what it was until I first, until I experienced it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. Our number is 818-850-7784. Hi, this is Kimberly Meredith. As a spiritual healer, I'm often asked, Kimberly, can I be healed? The answer is, with God, anything is possible. And yes, you can be healed through the power of God. Your friends and family can be healed. Even animals can be healed. Please visit thehealingtrilogy.com to learn more about my process and my services. My office is located in Sherman Oaks. I offer intuitive medical scans and psychic surgery for you and your loved ones. At the Healing Trilogy, we treat adults, children, and animals. We offer medical scans, mediumship counseling, cold laser acupuncture, cold laser therapy, holistic health, nutritional plans, and many other services. We also have meditation CDs, and I Skype around the world on Fridays. Sign up for my newsletter, and you'll receive a free CD. You'll also be informed about my upcoming healing events. Log on to thehealingtrilogy.com. Bless you.
In today's three-dimensional world, it's easy to get physically and emotionally sick. Raising your consciousness is crucial to healing. Kimberly Meredith has channeled a healing meditation CD that helps you to heal by helping you to elevate your consciousness. People have been healed just by listening to this CD, which lifts you away from third-dimensional pain, worry, and fear, and into the fifth-dimensional higher cosmic consciousness, where you can access healing for body and mind as you surrender to the higher self of love and light. For more information, please visit www.thehealingtrilogy.com and click on Store. That's www.thehealingtrilogy.com, or just Google the Healing Trilogy Meditation Healing CD and Google will connect you.
I am born a star seed, born in a third-dimensional body. I am a star seed, an angelic light being. I am here on this earth plane. I was sent here to complete a mission. My purpose is to help humanity in some way. I am a star seed to assist the earth and humanity with the ascension process. Hi, this is Kimberly Meredith. Welcome to the Angel Awakening CD. I have channeled this album as a gift to you from the angels to help you connect to your gifts and to awaken you to the frequency of the highest dimensions of the Holy Spirit. I have channeled these sacred healings, chants, mantras, meditations, prayers, and messages for you so that you too may be touched by the healing power of God. If you listen and participate with a full, joyous heart, you too can experience profound healing and improvement of physical and emotional conditions through the Holy Spirit. To purchase this CD, you can go to thehealingtrilogy.com. May God bless you. Hi, welcome back to the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show. So, we are moving on.
We were just talking about giving out the information if anybody wants to book a session.
Yes.
For the CranialSacral or Kimberly Meredith.
Yes, and we're also talking about if you wanted to call in at 818-850-7784. And if you want to book a session with Ryan, you can.
You can text me or email me. My email is RYANTOLOGY. That's Ryantology at mac.com.
Ryantology?
Ryantology.
Sorry. Okay.
Or you can text me at 323-841-1025.
Hi, Steve Dempsey. He's a part of our All You Need Is Love group.
Hi, Steve.
And yes, and if you want to call to ask a question right now about your health, it's 818-850-7784, 810-850-7784. And we're living in gratitude with the right attitude. And I don't know where that came from. I must have been channeling some other civilization out there. But we are living in gratitude with the right attitude. And all you need is love. And love is all you need.
That is true.
And that's, once again, on the 18th Street at the Unitarian Universalist Church in Santa Monica. Please go to my website. Please come out. Please help somebody that's trying to survive cancer. I'm really here for you if you need me. Please use me. Use me, use me, use me, use me. I don't know where we are tomorrow, the next day, whatever, but I'm here now, okay? So use me. Use me, use me, use me. I'm at thehealingtrilogy.com. I'm here for you. I love you. And I want to help you. Ryan wants to help you. Ryan, do you want to help people?
Absolutely.
We want to help you. We're here. You know, I save my money to be here to help you. If you want to donate to thehealingtrilogy.com, we'd love you to do that also. If it's in your heart to donate to us so we can keep doing these beautiful events. And then at the events, people come out and they help people. And we're all about that. That's what we're about. We're about helping and saving lives and doing goodwill. Also, we have a group that started, and it's moving into a really, it's expanding. It's called the Angel Club. And we're doing this, it's like all across the world. There's people from Australia, Canada, Hawaii, Brazil, and it's on the 29th of September, and this is called the Fifth Dimensional Boost. Sounds like a protein drink, but the Fifth Dimensional Boost is on September 29th, and you can join. It's also on my website. You can read about it, and it's called the Angel Club, and it's not just for women. Men are in it too, and kids. And in this club, we all get in this club, and we talk about our issues, and I do scanning and healing in classes there too, so you can go on and do that. Great. Anything you want to tell anybody about deep dark secret or something that you want to give out to someone that could help them? And when you talked about your depression and how you made it out of a rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was just, constant. I think it's mostly just work. I had to do some work on myself and be open to wanting to be healed.
Is there something else that you like moved away from or let go of, or
I don't know.
the shift that you had like in the last few months? Or
I think it just was, I think maybe a lot of it was just kind of emotional stuff, that I let go of, that I was holding on to from when I was a kid, possibly.
Okay.
And just, maybe some traumatic things over one's lifetime.
Okay.
But it's, I feel like a new person now.
Do you want to tell anybody out there that's going through depression or having a hard time anything that you would suggest for them right now?
Only to say that, a lot of people suffer from it, and no one's alone in it. And there is help out there, and it's pretty hard to get help sometimes when you're in that state. I know for sure for me, when I would get real dark, it was very hard to try and get any help at all because you just are in a bad place.
Yeah.
But knowing that, things can change in an instant and things can happen, and there are miracles happening all the time. And, sometimes you just need a friend.
That's right.
You just need someone to pick you up and bring you out and take you somewhere and show you something that's beautiful or inspiring.
That's right. There's always the next day. And so I always call it the bell jar. Sylvia Plath wrote a book called The Bell Jar. And sometimes one day looks really, really bad, and it is really, really bad. And sometimes you're thinking something in your mind that isn't really there. And you think maybe that's something is going on, and it's not that. It's an outer consciousness making something look that certain way, and it's actually not that because it's a dark consciousness coming at you.
Right.
In actuality, it's not even that's happened. It's an unreality happening to you, which you want to tell that other energy to leave you alone and step into the loving energy and align with the good energy, the loving energy, the God energy, and understand that there are brighter days. There's much better stuff out there, and there's good people out there that do love you. And like you said, there's always a good friend, a good person there. And
luckily I had some support from people who love me and helped me out. But there was definitely days where I even that was difficult to receive. You know what I mean? You just you can't even get out of bed.
Yeah.
Days like that.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say something too, that I realized in my life the two kind of pivotal moments in my life both took places in car rides. And the one was I picked up a hitchhiker in Boston one afternoon, and that's what led me to Chris Trapper and to the Push Stars and to Matchbox 20 and to all these other artists.
Right.
And then it was coming from the airport, meeting Tony Baroni, my Uber driver, leading me to meeting you.
Oh, wow.
And, and it's a transition now because I've sort of decided that I really want to do this work and focus more on doing healing work as well as playing drums.
It's totally cool.
But have more of that be more of my focus now. And I don't know if, that's something that happened through meeting you and you asking me do you want to come work in my office? I didn't even think about it, Yeah, I do want to do that.
Oh, that's neat. That's really neat. Yeah, that's really cool. And what's really interesting? My life also changed through a car accident. Mm-hmm. Too.
Yeah.
They killed. I was killed. I was dead.
Mm-hmm.
So it's amazing. How things happen through horrible accidents.
Right.
Well, it was an accident with your thing.
Right.
Through a car.
I guess it's all perspective.
Yeah.
But no, yeah.
Yeah.
Life can change in an instant.
Yeah, it really can.
You never know what's coming at you.
1 minute something's this way, and the next minute something happens another way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, it's an interesting thing out there. People take their lives. And my mom took her life. It's always made me very sad. And and drug and alcohol abuse is really sad, and that's the darker energy coming at you. And we've had some beautiful celebrities take their lives, and I lost my mom when I was young. She took her life, and it's always made me very sad for that. And because there's always that one day or hour that could been a better moment, a better time out there, better second, better chance.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, you're so depressed you can't get out of bed.
Yeah, you can't even see.
You don't see out of that.
There's a second
that thing.
Beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
But there is.
Right.
There is. Yeah.
There is. Yeah.
So we're a few minutes away, and I just want to say a beautiful ending to us being here together. I'm just going to say, I feel love, I feel peace, and I feel joy when we're in the fifth dimension. I am trusting that the negative third dimensional mind chatter is quickly overcome by the fifth dimension, and that we're automatically focused on the present moment, and that with no effort required, we have beautiful state of being, that we're automatically living in the fifth dimension, which is a beautiful God dimension, and that our heart is filled and open and feeling love in the fifth dimension. Do you feel like you could be living more in the fifth dimension?
Sure.
Good, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we are a child of God, and we want to be at peace. We want to witness miracles. We want and we are moving into the ascension. Our heart is open and is ready to receive the love. We're ready to have more intimacy with God consciousness. When fully trusting God, we're fully living more in a fifth dimensional state of being. I want to feel and I want to hear and have a shift in everything in my life and easily be in this abundant energy. Through the divine living gifts, I fully awaken my awakening and live today in this beautiful fifth dimension. Thank you for being with us today on the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show. Thank you, Ryan McMillan.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Gary Garver. Thank you, everybody, for listening. See you next Tuesday.
I heard a voice, that's how it started. Looked to the sky, the clouds parted. All the cars, all the aeroplanes seemed to freeze. Thought I'd gone insane. I hung on to every word, at least the ones I think I heard. Yes, I hung on to every word, and this is what I think I heard. Take care of the light you got. Today it shines, tomorrow it might not. Take care.
KCAA Loma Linda, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM, and now 102.3 FM.